Hello buddy and welcome back for a new video. This right here is a 200 stack of fusions and let's just go straight into it. I'm gonna go ahead and press the button. As you see, I have my alt right there so the cannon doesn't fuck up. But as you see, if we have a decent scatter right here, it is not as big as we might be used to, but it is still kind of big. It doesn't really look like much, but if you look where the wall is, starts, this is right here, it is a decent amount. So right here, then we have the red sand in and we have the main sand in. Of course, as you see, we already shot 3 times. That is always quite far down. So it is kind of when we get up to these amount of stackers, we don't really have too much sand right there. But we still should be able to shoot at least 3 or 4 times without anything at all. But let's go ahead and go to the wall. And I'm sorry about the lag here whenever the cannon fires, but it is a lot of TNT. But as you see, it's still working. There's no problems whatsoever. And that is just lovely to see. It really changed everything. When I had my alt right there at the sand comp, then the cannon just suddenly started to work perfectly, which is a little bit weird here on the cannon server. But as you see, it works perfectly. The sand comp works perfectly, and everything just works perfectly. It is absolutely amazing to see this, and oh my, can we shoot fast with this cannon here. This cannon here is a fusion. Imagine this at factions where you can actually shoot every 3 or 4 seconds with this bad boy here, and it just never fucking stops. This cannon here is an absolute beast. You can shoot over 20 chunks without changing a single tick. What that means, what's something blowing up right here? That is really annoying. What that means is, of course, that you will be able to raid an entire faction by filling up your cannon and just have alts putting in sand, and that is basically it. Then you can actually raid an entire faction without any problems whatsoever. So this is a huge step from whatever we had before, what the two wide and stuff like that, because you still need to put in the sand, you need to raid and stuff like it. With this, you can continue and continue and continue. Which is really a big deal. As you can see, when I run out, there's one left, so that is easy to stack up. That is coincidence. I didn't do that on purpose at all. But let's go ahead and shoot a few more times so we can see that the cannon doesn't fuck up at all. It is absolutely a perfect cannon. I'm actually quite happy about the 200 stacker here because it works perfectly, no problems whatsoever. But I'm going to go ahead and stop the cannon right now, and let's go ahead and go to the walls, because we should be through a few of these now. As you see, the scatter continues. Every single time we shoot, it continues. And that is the latest one. Alright, let's go ahead and remove some of all these. And let's make sure we remove all of them. There we go. This is around 20 chunks away, a little bit more maybe. Actually, let me go check. I'm not really sure. It might be 300, I don't know. Let's go ahead and make sure. It's kind of far. Come on. Here we go. Perfect. It is 273 blocks away. Let's go ahead and fire, see if it works. We should see the sand on our left coming in here. Or not. Oh, there we go. I don't know if you saw it, but it were there. So let's go ahead and go to the end. 273 blocks away. 320 is 20 chunks, and it still continues at the end of this chunk. This platform, or this cannon plot. Oh yeah, cannon plot. Yeah. So the cannon works perfectly. But let's go ahead and go around the cannon. This right here has 2 scatters. This one here is the is one of them. This one here is the second one of. So you can disable it by simply doing that. But you can't have this scatter on and this scatter on at the same time. This is right here is for if you have to go through obsidian. That will one-shot it, so you're getting through the wall without clipping. You can't really clip with a fusion, but yeah, you know, in one shot. This right here is for cobble, so you have to do this huge scatter here. So only one online at the time, one active at the time, activated by cobble right there, and then this one here is all the way up glowstone and redstone on top. So very easy. This slab was right here, have one space in between, so you can add a repeater right here if you want to downward hybrids. And we also have the capability of putting a repeater on here, and then add tons of ticks for this one, maybe one more, so we can reverse up. That is also possible. You can add ticks to this cannon here if you want to shoot even further, but you should be able to shoot 20 chunks with this cannon here without any problems. The TNT collector is right here. Remember, you need to water code that at all times. Let me go ahead and show you how to water code. What is this? Alright, okay. Let me show you how to watercolor the cannon. Of course, up right there, and then right here. Just have one source, it doesn't really matter. One source right here as well. And that should water everything. This Saico place you cannot blow up, so if it blows up, it's the server's fault. It cannot be the cannon's fault. There's ladders everywhere, so it can't blow up. Right here, you could put a sponge, but on this cannon here, we don't use the sponge. We use it to stop right here, so you can put it up right here, you know, like that. Now, if you want to water it, just go ahead and make sure you don't put it right here, or else there won't be space for a cobweb, so they can't pull into the cannon. But just go ahead and do the roof here all the way. When we meet the power, you go up and do the exact same up here. And of course, with the right, oops, did I destroy something? Yo, what, mate? I destroyed something. It still goes. Okay, yeah. Wait a second. That was my bad. My bad. There we go. Perfect. So now you just water that right there. Perfect. And now you're gonna do the slab boss, which is right here. Just one. There we go. And then of course the hammer down. Don't forget that. Do it right here. And then of course the booster is dry right here. So put a block right there. And there we go. And now the cannon is watered and you are ready to fire. And I really want to know if this cannon here works on Saico or Cosmic or some of the other little bit different servers, because I really tried my best to figure that out. Also, actually remember that this one here needs to be watercolor. Always check it. It is watercolor right now. As you can see, it flows in, but just make sure, because if you have a sponge, it might fuck up. But other than that, guys, this right here is the cannon. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video here, and if you do, remember to like this video here. Comment down below if you have any problems, issues with this cannon whatsoever. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave a comment as well. I am happy to answer them. But I think that'll be just about it. My name is Dexter, and remember to subscribe. Actually, you need to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed yet. That shows your support to this channel here, and I really hope that you will do that for me. But anyways, that will be the end of this video here. My name is Dexter, and I'm out.